to the Greek goddesses, Aphrodite. I was like really wanting to read that. So this is, I was like, okay, let's see what shows up. We never know, but we love the confirmations. Because of course we will have to.
Goddess Aphrodite has a very beautiful story, and from especially apparently coming from Homer, who wrote, also the Iliad and the Odyssey, that she used to be a very powerful and a very beautiful goddess, but also like Catherine in a way extremely seductive, so she just played with her powers, right? Like, and she made the god Zeus, who was the major Greek god, upset many times because she made him fall in love with whoever, and then he had to fall in love and get into trouble with his wife. Like this is just this kind of play of Greek goddesses and gods, who in my opinion were never very mature. So I just wonder what you say about that.
Okay.
At certain points, what happens, she through some set of circumstances, Zeus somehow managed to make her fall in love with the earthly man, and then she loses her power. So the man gains the power, she loses her power, and she is forced to marry Hephaestus, the kind of ugly god who is kind of workman god, right, for the Greeks, and so on, and she has this beauty and she has this eros about her, but she is somehow misguided in the way she's using it. So this beauty and this power and this charisma actually disempowers her. That's why in my book, in The Other Goddess, I said she actually reminds me of Marilyn Monroe a lot. Like there's this beauty, there's this goddess like, charisma, how she was shown at least in the films, and yet completely disempowered and not in control of her life. And also, so I just wonder, what you came up with.
Oh, this is so good. It's juicy. So she incarnated at the frequency of 50, indifference. So again, this disconnect. Yeah. Born at 50, overall frequency 50. There you go. And 50 is a frequency of when somebody's indifferent, it can be a frequency of manipulation in her case because she incarnated that way. Yes. Health, she viewed through the lens of 125, very impulsive. Finances, 50, again, manipulating. Creativity, she created through the lens of 50, again, manipulation. As you shared, she made people just randomly fall in love, get in trouble. Relationships, 50. There you go. She manipulated relationships.
She was a troublemaker.
She was a troublemaker.
Yeah, for sure.
Personal growth, 125, again. This impulsiveness, right?
Yes.
Philanthropy, 50, again, manipulated. Intuition, 50, and under 4 aspects of intuition for her, all of them were 50. IQ, intellect, right? The knowledge, she viewed through the lens of 250. EQ, emotional intelligence, 50. So again, disconnected there. SQ, her level of magnetism and her seduction, 500. That was her superpower that she used to lure people in.
Yes.
And AQ is 50. Again, that's the way to disassociate, disconnect, to manipulate, right? She enjoyed her role 100%. She loved it. She was in her ego 100%, and out of that was 100% superior. So definitely vanity was her thing, it was like superior ego, the narcissistic all the way. In the now, 100%, she was fully present for that experience. Integrity, 50%. And out of that, 95%, she was in integrity to self, and to others, 35%. So there you go. Yeah. Manipulating her to whatever she was having fun with, whatever, right, she used. Self-awareness, she was very well aware of what she was doing, 94%. Wow. Clarity, 100%. Alignment with divine purpose, 100%. She actually came here to play that role.
Okay.
And alignment with personal purpose, 100%. I always say that it's like, the roles we all play, we can't always take anything serious in life because it's like we all get a script, right?
That's right.
And then we're told, okay, you're going to play this role, you're going to play that role. Well, she played the Aphrodite role. She played it really well. And you can't really get mad at the actors who are playing the role because they're there,
Yeah.
Showing.
Yeah. You put it really well, Elena, because this is how she is, because she's not malevolent. She really doesn't cause any harm. She doesn't do any good really, but she brings fun into life, you know. And she basically would say, this man and this woman, that would be fun, you know, but she doesn't think about the consequences. But
Exactly.
she also did it for herself, and that's why she was always in trouble and completely out of control of her own life.
Yeah.
This impulsiveness, as you said, this impulsiveness.
And she was probably often doing it, like you said, for the sake of fun, her entertainment. Even when she felt that these two are not definitely going to kill each other, but no, yes, get together.
It's fun to see, yeah. That's exciting.
Yeah. Compassion 45%. So she didn't care. She literally was there to fulfill her own ego desires, right? Empathy 57%, energy purity 100%. So she embodied that frequency fully and had fun, blessed being that. And obviously she was not in the fifth dimension. This is lower dimension. So as you said, very immature, right? Yes. And you can see this actually process of, through all these revelations, there's almost like an evolution process that's happening, right?
Yes. So I love this reading because it is exactly like, it's so high, if we can say it, you know, about like meeting her face to face, because it's exactly how I imagine her and how she is portrayed in Greek mythology. So everybody kind of loves her because you actually cannot treat her seriously, you know, and she is fun and she is gorgeous, but honestly, and so she would say, like, I like this God, you know, and I'm going to have an affair with him. Why am I in trouble again? You know, it's like one of his friends that we all have, right? Why am I in trouble again? Well, because you did the same thing again, just for fun. So this is Aphrodite, but, you know, there's nothing bad about her. Except that perhaps she's not really responsible, you know.
Well, I mean, she manipulated, right? But she wasn't there to kill, like some other frequency we revealed, like the 20 and 30, right? That are there.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one.
We classified those that vibrate at, let's say, in her case, at 50, incarnated at 50, and was born at 50. We have classified them as like shadow players, but now we decided to change that. And now we call them the awakeners.
The great awakeners.
The great awakeners, you know, because by creating contrast is to force people in a way, if they're open, but to embody their own God energy, right? And to seek a transformational experience.
Yes.
Because of the contrast, right? The contrast already.
She's here to play with you, for you to figure out, are you going to play that game of manipulation, or are you here to really stand fully in your whatever it is you're here to be?
That's right. Because if you want to play, I can distract you. Right?
Okay. Exactly.
Yes.
But it will take you off your path, right?
Exactly.